Most people wait for motivation. They wait to feel ready. They wait for inspiration, for clarity, for energy, for the perfect day where everything aligns. But that day rarely comes. And when it does, it doesn't stay. Motivation is unstable. It appears and disappears without warning. It cannot be trusted. The Stoics understood something deeper. Consistency beats motivation. Action beats emotion. Habits beat mood, because your life is not defined by what you do on your best days. It's defined by what you do on your worst days. Anyone can act when they feel like it. Stoics acted because it was time, not because it felt good. If you want discipline, clarity, progress, if you want a stronger mind and a stronger life, you need something more reliable than motivation. You need consistency. And these are the 6 Stoic practices that force consistency into your identity, even when you feel nothing. 1. Define your core values. Stoics didn't rely on emotion because emotion changes. They relied on values because values stay. Ask yourself, what do I stand for? What kind of person am I becoming? What behaviors match my character? What standards do I refuse to break? Most people are inconsistent because they don't know what they serve. They chase moods, impulses, pleasure, comfort, dopamine, convenience. The Stoic instead asks, what is the right action according to my values? Not, what do I feel like doing? But, what would a disciplined man do? What would a stronger version of me choose? Which action aligns with who I want to be? When your actions follow your values, consistency becomes natural, because every action reinforces identity, and identity creates consistency. 2. Focus on small daily actions. Stoics didn't set impossible goals. They didn't chase unrealistic routines. They didn't wait for grand achievements. They focused on small actions repeated daily. Marcus said, do what is necessary and do it without fail. Action, not perfection, builds consistency. Break your life into small pieces. 10 minutes of reading 1 page, of writing 1 workout set, 1 healthy meal, 1 small task completed, 1 disciplined choice. Small actions compound. They become routine. Routine becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. The Stoic doesn't ask, how do I do more? He asks, how do I do it daily? Because consistency isn't built by intensity. It's built by repetition. 3. Accept boredom as part of mastery. This is where modern people fail. They confuse boredom with failure. They believe consistency should feel exciting. They think progress should feel inspiring. They expect their path to feel meaningful every day. Stoics knew better. Epictetus taught that boredom is a test of strength, a test of discipline, a test of character. If you only act when it feels interesting, you will never master anything. Mastery requires repetition, monotony, quiet work, predictable routines, showing up when nothing is happening, showing up when the rewards are invisible. Most people stop because they feel bored. Stoics continue because they see boredom as part of the process. Boredom is not a signal to quit. It is proof that you are building something real. 4. Avoid perfectionism. Perfectionism is one of the biggest destroyers of consistency. Stoics knew that perfection is unachievable, unrealistic, a form of fear, a form of ego, a tool of procrastination. If you believe you must be perfect, you will avoid acting until the conditions are perfect. But conditions are never perfect. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "If it is human, you can do it." Meaning, if it is realistically possible, you must move, even if the movement is messy. Consistency requires imperfect work, imperfect training, imperfect discipline, imperfect days, imperfect effort. Your goal is progress, not perfection. True strength comes from showing up imperfectly, but consistently. Perfection breaks you. Consistency builds you. 5. Track progress, not feelings. Feelings are unreliable. They shift with sleep, hormones, stress, weather, and environment. One day you feel incredible. One day you feel like a failure. Stoics didn't track feelings. They tracked actions and progress. They asked, what did I do today? Where did I stay disciplined? Where did I improve? What did I build? When you track actions, you see the truth. You're doing more than you think. You're improving more than you feel. You're more consistent than your mind tells you. Tracking reveals progress. Progress builds motivation. Motivation builds momentum. Momentum builds consistency. But if you rely on feelings, you'll quit on days where you're actually winning. Track actions, not emotions, not moods. Consistency is measured, not felt. 6. Treat each day as training, and Stoics lived as if each day was a repetition of a greater practice. They didn't see life as a performance. They saw it as training. Training in self-command, patience, clarity, resilience, strength, understanding, awareness, emotional control. Marcus trained his mind daily. Epictetus trained his discipline daily. Seneca trained his self-restraint daily. They weren't trying to be perfect today. They were preparing for tomorrow. A Stoic doesn't say, I have to be perfect today. He says, I will train today. I will improve today. I will strengthen my mind today. Every day becomes a repetition. Every repetition becomes progress. Every progress becomes identity. Consistency is not a one-time act. It is a lifestyle. Consistency is not glamorous. It is not exciting. It is not dramatic. It is silent. It is slow. It is relentless. You become consistent when you choose values over mood, choose small actions over big promises. Accept boredom instead of running from it. Avoid perfection, track progress. Treat life as training. This is Stoic consistency. Quiet, steady, strong, unshakable. You will not become who you want to be in a single day, but you will become him by showing up every day. Consistency is freedom. Consistency is discipline. Consistency is the path. Walk it. If this video shifted your mindset, don't let it fade. Like the video, subscribe, and move to the next lesson. Every chapter builds the next, and the next video continues the transformation. Click it. Stay on the path. Stay consistent.